In today's video, we've put together a list of coins that we think are likely next to be listed on Coinbase and possibly Robinhood. And you know what happens when a coin gets listed on these exchanges. Massive pumps, massive volumes follow. So you want to be obviously ahead of when these listings happen. Today, we're going to walk you through the rationale of why we believe these coins we've selected are possibly the next to get listed on Coinbase and Robinhood and other US exchanges. And guys, this isn't just about guessing. This is a strategy. I'm going to teach you guys today how to do this, because if you learn, then you don't need to rely on these videos or anyone else. You can go out and use the things that we're going to learn today to find the next gems on your own and make massive, massive gains, guys. And it is my birthday in just a few hours. So I would like to give you this gift of researching and seeing how to find the next coins that are probably going to at least pump by 1,000% in the next 12 months, guys. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, I bring you the show of the day. But before we do that, we just quickly go over the markets. Now you can see it was insane. Yes, I made the video yesterday. Thought we were secure and well over 100 grand, but we had this crazy liquidation wick down here, and people knew it was coming. We've been talking about it. Be careful on leverage trading. And there was a massive day of liquidations. This wicked all the way down from essentially, where were we? We were all at $104,000 at the start of the day, down to like 89,200 or something. Absolutely nuts. But again, because my longs were opened a long time ago, all good. I didn't get liquidated, but it was the largest liquidation day in history since FTX. Absolutely crazy. And guys, as you can see here, there was about $900 million, close to $1 billion of liquidations. It was absolutely nuts. But people are like, whoa, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like that too at the beginning of the day, I'll tell you, because, well, I was wondering what happened with ETFs. But my gut feeling, and I was confirmed when I saw these charts today, was that it was a massive inflow, and the ETFs and the institutions do not care. They don't care. They don't care. Right? This is some market making manipulation, a healthy flush because we were overheated. People were too optimistic and they had to get humble and smack back down to earth. And now we go back up, send it higher. In Bitcoin ETFs, there was almost $800 million, $766 million of net inflows in the Bitcoin ETFs. But that's not the crazy thing. The crazy thing is it is alt season, right? And there was the biggest day ever of Ethereum ETFs at $428 million of net inflows in the Ethereum ETFs, guys. Huge, really bullish, optimistic news for our altcoin bags. Eric Balkunas over here says, IBET is now over $50 billion. It took only 228 days to do this and reach this milestone. The next fastest ETF to reach $50 billion was IEFA. I have no idea what that is, but it did it in 1,329 days. So this happened over 5x faster than any other ETF that's ever launched in history. If this doesn't show you how bullish we are in crypto, then just wait until we get into this video a little bit more. It's absolutely nuts. Biggest inflows on Ethereum history ever. And to show you the scope of where we are in the market right now, November, right, which we just finished November last week, was the highest monthly traded volume on exchanges since the peak bull run of 2021. And we're just getting started. I don't even consider Banana Zone until next year, January, probably, right? Another month from now, another 5 or 6 weeks from now is when I think we go into Banana Zone, into this craziness. But to give you a scope of how crazy this probably is going to be, at least I believe this feels strong as hell, I think that we're already back to the kind of craziness and volume and flows and everything that we had at the peak of 2021. So that was just the warm-up. Literally, that 2021 was like a warm-up pump. All right, guys. And yesterday we had this, I told you on the video yesterday, we had this tweet, but I wanted to show it to you today. Yesterday, Donald Trump on his platform, Truth Social, says, congratulations, Bitcoiners, $100,000. And he says, like it's him doing it, but really it is a large part him. You're welcome. Together, we will make America great again, and we can continue to send the markets higher. All right, guys. Now, this is big news. Now, Trump appoints David Sachs, the guy from the All In podcast, the bestie, to the crypto and AI czar. And David Sachs, if you guys don't know, is a big LP or an investor in the crypto fund Multicoin by Kyle Samani. So he has a lot of interest in seeing our altcoin bags pump to Valhalla. Now, he's not going to do anything like blatantly stupid and just like let the whole space be crazy, although it kind of feels like that already, and we'll talk about that in the video today. So anyway, that's really bullish for our altcoin bags. All right, guys, and this is important for Miles Deutscher over here saying, last cycle, once we entered alt season territory, we stayed there for 88 days. So far, this run, we've only been here for 5 days. The biggest gains come the longer we stay in the zone. This is only the warm-up. Oh yeah. Crypto exchanges increase meme coin listings after Trump's win. We've been seeing this as crazy, right? US exchanges, including Binance US and Coinbase, are expanding meme coin offerings, reflecting increased interest under the crypto-friendly environment anticipated with President-elect Donald Trump. According to Cointelegraph, Binance US announced the listing of popular meme coin Pepe with trading at Tether USDT beginning on December 5th. Okay, so there you go. Yeah. And why are retail and why are exchanges launching meme coins? Well, because it's easy, right? I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it is a good post. If you guys want to go check it out, it's from Baba, 0x Baba 23. But if you watch this channel for a long time, you know why retail likes meme coins. It doesn't take a lot of knowledge. That it's just guess. Most people are here to speculate and make money anyway. They don't care what the tech is. But nonetheless, I do believe, and this is kind of alluding to the idea of like a meme coin super cycle. I do believe that still is going to be the case. But I do believe also that a lot of people aren't going to want to invest in memes. They're going to want to invest in good quality crypto projects as well. Now, Binance over here has a report that says, generally speaking, in the past, all cryptocurrencies listed on Coinbase would soar in a short period of time, so it was called the Coinbase effect. The reason is that the exchange has a strict review process for token listings, so it is often interpreted by the market as a token, a symbol of currency, security, and legality being recognized. And this was the Coinbase pump, and we still see that today. So Robinhood has only ever listed 20 crypto assets. And WIF is the first ever Solana meme to be listed. From the hood to Robinhood, congratulations to WIF. Guys, this has been over a 100x for you guys watching the channel on WIF. The hat stays on, ladies and gentlemen, the hat stays on, as you can see over here. Now, Kraken has gone full meme lord. like full meme lord. They just listed all the meme coins, Kraken is. And yep, I am an early stage investor in Kraken. I've been an investor for a very long time. I'm really happy to see that they're finally, like Kraken has been so reserved for so long, and Coinbase has too, which I'm also an investor in, right? So very good for my bags, obviously, but nice to see that these US exchanges are giving more access to people, because what we really need is these exchanges to launch, to list these currencies so people can trade them easy, right? I mean, I personally like DEXs. I hardly ever use a SEX, but nonetheless, Kraken is listing these. As you can see, they made this announcement here of the tokens that they're going to be listing soon. More than half of these are meme coins. SPX 6900, Moodang, Lock-in, Goat, Dog, like all meme coins. Trump, MAGA, like Nero, Peanut, right? So that's Kraken. And this guy, 0x Rishi, is from Coinbase. He says, a month ago, we only had 4 meme coins on Coinbase. Right now, in the past few weeks, we listed Pepe, WIF, and Floki. Today, we list Moodang. This week, we add Mog, Turbo, Giga to our public listing roadmap. Absolutely nuts, right? And this is the part of the show we're going to get into where we can teach you how to possibly identify these coins before they get listed so you can take advantage of the pump and maybe make a trade if you're looking to do that, right? So here, as you guys can see, CoinGecko, top meme coins by market cap. Very important to look at that and see what isn't listed yet and make a list, right? I'm going to show you an example of a list that you can make today. We will put this list in the description below. You can click it, you can look at it, you can go research these coins by yourself, but it's used as a guide for you guys to use for the rest of the bull run. So you can go ahead and create your own research, your own due diligence, and try to find out and anticipate and get, do your own alpha research and see if you can find the next coins to be listed, because that is like hitting gold, right? These things always pump like crazy, and it solidifies them kind of as like a blue chip if they get listed on Coinbase, for example, or Robinhood, right? So one thing that's really important to look at is volume, right? Exchanges want to make money. That's why they list meme coins. They don't list meme coins because you like the meme coin. They list meme coins because they're doing a lot of volume, have a lot of holders, and it's probably going to bring the exchange more customers. That's why they do it. So what we need to do is we need to go over and we need to look at 30-day volume for all of these tokens and see which ones have crazy volume that aren't listed on Coinbase yet. Look at Peanut, crazy 30-day volume. I've sorted this by volume, $41 billion in 30 days. I believe that we need to look at 30-day volume because I don't think Coinbase is going to list things that have just launched 7 days ago or 14 days ago because it's not long enough to see if it's sustainable, right? Because we've seen things in the space come, grab a bunch of attention for a week or two, and then boom, die off and be quiet, right? So I think 30-day volume is the best indicator to see something has a lot of strength, right? And to see if it potentially it could be listed soon. So Peanut was the first thing from this list that I've identified as potential candidate here. So we made this list for you guys over here, right? And it kind of gives you the rationale how to think about this, right? And so you've got, what does it mean? Right? You got Pepe, Whiff, Floki, Moodang, Mog, Turbo, Giga, Peanut, Popcat, Go, Pepecoin, Nero, Chill Guy, etc. You could do this with the others too, right? And this is a good practice for you guys to do your own research here. Now, what you want to be doing is looking over here and say, and also Coinbase seems to be looking at things that are on Kraken first. I don't know why. It's kind of like in Korea, people Upbit, which is the volume, the exchange with all the volume, they looked at BitThumb first, right? And if BitThumb lists it, then they kind of see how it's going. If it's going good on BitThumb, then boom, Upbit will list it, right? It feels like that's what's happening in America. If Kraken lists it, then it's likely to be listed on Coinbase shortly after that as well. So what is going on here? But it's not always the case, right? Because Mog isn't on Kraken yet, but it is on Coinbase. So we have what different criteria we have. Is it on Kraken? The monthly volume rank. How many holders does it have? Is Wintermute accumulating? We showed you guys in the last couple of videos how to find out if Wintermute is accumulating, or other market makers as well. But is Wintermute holding or accumulating? And the listing probability of Coinbase, right? So all of these are already listed. Giga, Turbo, Mog, Moodang, Floki, Whiff, Pepe. Now as we get down here, it's highly likely, and actually Peanut right now is $1.3 billion market cap. So maybe it's a good buy opportunity. But right now, no one's market making this. They're not, Wintermute doesn't have it. They're not accumulating. However, the monthly volume is absolutely insane. Ranked 25 in the whole world, 72,000 wallet holders. Peanut, in my opinion, is an extremely high likelihood of being listed very, very soon. It's an American hero. We'll get into that in just a minute here. Popcat, for example, 1.3 billion. It is listed on Kraken already. It is being accumulated currently by Wintermute. Wintermute is holding it. High likelihood Popcat gets listed there soon. Goat, same story. 800 million. We're a big fan of Goat, right? I'm not wearing my Goat hat today, but I do have it. On Kraken already. High volume, top 100 for volume. Huge wallet holder, 73,000. Wintermute is accumulating. Wintermute holds it. High probability. Pepecoin, medium. It's not on Kraken yet, but Wintermute holds it, and Wintermute is now accumulating. The volume is very low. That's why it's medium. It still needs to pick up volume, I think, way before it considers being listed. We'll look for this. But maybe, I don't know yet, right? We'll see. The fact that Wintermute is accumulating is interesting to me. So we'll have to see where that goes. Maybe it's another exchange listing. Maybe it's not. Maybe it goes to Kraken first. We will see. Nero on ETH, 733 million. On Kraken already. Top 55 for volume, 22,000 wallet holders. Okay, pretty good. Wintermute is accumulating. Wintermute is holding. Medium likelihood. Chill Guy, not on Kraken yet. Wintermute is holding, but they're not accumulating yet. But keep an eye out for it. 142,000 holders is nuts. Monthly volume, 208, not crazy high, and 464 million. So this one is a little bit controversial, right? We know that the founder of the IP came out and has a hissy fit around it. So maybe this has problems, right? Because of the intellectual property, but Chill Guy is extremely popular. So this is Peanut. Remember, an American hero. Volume is absolutely growing massively. And it's a good range right now. I think, it topped out over here at 2.5 billion, over $1 billion in correction. Huge pullback, which is quite nice, right? And remember, guys, Peanut comes from Elon. Elon Musk says America was saved by a squirrel and a meme coin, which is Peanut, an American hero. And as you can see here, a smart trader, this is December 6th, guys, today, a smart trader deposited $8.4 million to Binance 40 minutes ago. The trader spent $450,000 to buy 6.16 million Peanut on November 5th. Profit of $8 million. Absolutely nuts. So Does this trader know something that we don't? Is a peanut listing coming today or tomorrow? Likely. I don't know. I don't hold Lady Peanut, but after they make this video, I probably should definitely go get a bag for sure. Popcat, guys. Popcat. This is the number one cat meme in the world right now. Number one cat meme. I actually got to meet the founder of this very, very talented individual, human being. Yes, very, very talented human being for sure. Again, looks like a nice pullback, starting to come back up. Maybe it's bottomed out over here. Went and topped out at 2 billion, now at 1.3 billion. These are the blue chip memes. I am almost certain, but not financial advice, of course, that these things will be listed. It just seems inevitable to me. GOAT, 820 million. It's the OG of the AI agent meta. It's the GOAT. It is the GOAT, right? You've got other things that are great. AI16C, Zerebro, AI XBT, virtual, all these things. But GOAT is the GOAT. It is the OG. And for that deserves a place in history, in my opinion. I believe this thing will also be listed there too. It just invented the meta, right? And a nice pullback from 1.3 billion to 820 million. This thing will pump, in my opinion, like crazy. All right, guys, at Pepecoin chart over here, as we know, there has been, well, you may not know actually, there's been almost $80 million of Pepecoin have been burnt forever, permanently removed from the supply. It is the result of people being very bullish on based AI being built out over here. And I believe that those two are actually required to send Pepecoin to Valhalla and what we call the Pepening, where maybe one day Pepecoin flips Pepe on ETH. That is the inspiration. That is aspiration, I should say. By the way, it's the same thing of SPX wants to flip the stock market, right? Will it ever happen? I don't know, but it's something it gives people something to believe in. And my bags are packed. I believe Pepecoin is gonna fly. Wintermute is accumulating. Enough said. If you guys aren't familiar with the Pepecoin story, there's a reason why Pepecoins isn't found under cults, because it's much more than that. It's a movement. Since the very beginning, Pepecoin has had one single mission: to flip fake Pepe in what is known as a Pepening. Why? Because they stole the ticker, the name, the meme, the art, and ran with it. They stole everything from the base devs that have been building Pepecoin since 2016. You can watch the video. You can watch my video. I'll link it down in the description below as well. More than $65 million has been burned to date. It's actually more than 78 million. And the community will go as far as burning most of the supply to accelerate the Pepening. It will stop at nothing until the OG frog sits on his throne and claims the rightful place. With the recent emergence of the legend 0x FPV4 on X, an anonymous ethical whale that dedicated millions of dollars to this mission since the launch, the community has evolved into a neo-religious movement, placing its complete faith in FPV4 to help achieve the mission. Our childhoods are filled with stories of redemption, and this story is one that everyone can relate to. All right, guys. Well, this is one that I subscribe to. Can we do it or not? That is for the future to decide, for us to decide as a community. Can we see the Pepening come in? I sure hope so. And chill guys over here, this one, I'm gonna have a bag. It's not a huge bag. Had a nice correction all the way up from 775 million to 424 million. Are the US exchanges gonna list it? I don't know. There's this intellectual property dilemma right now. If that gets resolved, this thing's going to Valhalla for sure. Until then, will Binance list it? Probably. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. But as you guys can see from our playbook before, Binance already listed chill guy perpetual futures. Right. And so we know that what happens is when the futures are listed, this happens, right? Futures happen and people short it. And that's what we're seeing right here. So, and as I talked about in the previous videos, you typically see in these behaviors, something running up, a perps listing happens, it sells off, and then you get a spot listing. So I don't know. But anyway, guys, I hope that you found that valuable. It is my birthday in just a few hours. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Do me a big favor, if you will, for my birthday, destroy the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I will see you guys next week. And we're not at $100,000 yet. I think it would be so poetic if on my birthday, we crossed $100,000 once and for all and send it much, much higher.